Hello and welcome to Digital Classes on YouTube channel of Lalbagh Girls Inter College. I'm Mrs. Paul, and children, this lecture of mine is for the students of class 12. We are doing a lesson in prose, A Fellow Traveller by A.G. Gardner, and this is going to be the concluding and the last part of the lesson. Up till now we have seen that in this lesson, children, the author has told us that he was traveling in a railway compartment. He was traveling by train, and gradually all the passengers, they went down on stations, they alighted in ones and twos, and there was a time when he realized that he was completely alone. He enjoyed that thing, but then he realized that there was somebody along with him in the compartment. And who was this somebody? It was a small tiny mosquito that was traveling with the author. And what happened is, in the end, he's saying, first of all, he tried every way and everything that he could in order to kill the mosquito, but he failed. He couldn't. So finally he decided not to kill the mosquito, and he started treating him as a fellow traveler. Here in this last paragraph, he is telling us, though knowing you better, I have come to feel, shall I say, a sort of affection for you, because he is now considering him to be a fellow traveler. I fancy that St. Francis would have called you little brother. I cannot go that far, that in Christian charity and civility, but I recognize a more distant relationship. Fortune has made us fellow travelers. On this summer night, I have interested you and you have entertained me. The obligation is mutual, and it is founded on the fundamental fact that we are fellow mortals. Mortals means, I have already explained this word very specifically to you all in class 11th, yet I will tell you that mortal, and then there is another word close to it, that is immortal, which is you can say the antonym of the word mortal. Now mortals are people who live for a certain period of time and they have to die, like we humans, and everything that is living in this earth is said to be, everything that is living, that breathes, that eats on this earth is said to be biological, mortal, because after a certain period of time they die. But immortal means, which is the opposite of the word mortal, which means that something that lasts forever. So we say God is immortal. So what is he saying? We are fellow mortals. Both are not aware of our journey. Here, in sense of the mosquito, the author is saying that even you are not aware where will the train stop and when will you get down. And in the other sense, he is saying that the author is not absolutely aware of his journey of life, what is going to be the next minute for him in his life. So he is saying that we are both mortals and that we don't have any idea of our journey. I am sure that I don't know much about mine. We are really, when you come to think of it, good alike, quite a deal good alike, just apparitions that are and then are not. Apparitions means shadows which are here for some time seen, and after some time we realize that they are gone or they are not there. Coming out of the night into the lighted carriage, fluttering about the lamp for a while and going out into the night again perhaps. So he is saying that both of us are not aware of our journey. So very soon after that, he hears a friendly voice, going out tonight, sir, and that was a friendly porter giving me a hint that this was my station. It was the time for the author to get down, and his station has arrived. I thanked him and I said I must have been dozing, and seizing my hat and stick, I went out into the cool summer night. As I closed the door of the compartment, I saw my fellow traveller fluttering around the lamp. So he left him there and he got down, and then he has given us this lesson where he describes to us his experience with his fellow traveller. So I think you've understood this lesson. You will do the reference to context of the last paragraph of the lesson, and rest of the work I'll give you in the classroom group. We will very soon meet, children. Up till then, goodbye.